Unthinkable times in match day number 20 in the 2018-2019 Bundesliga season as the big boys drop points, opening the door for Monchengladbach and co. We'll talk about it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video, this time looking forward to match day number 21 in the 2018-2019 Bundesliga season. Now we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button, keep your bang up to date with all things Bundesliga related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We've got it all here under one roof. Now, before we jump into match day number 21, we're going to take a look back at the shockers, the horrific results of the big boys in match day number 20. Let's take a look at it. Open up the weekend, it was Hannover up against Leipzig. Now this one, obviously, Leipzig are doing the business towards top of the table. It was always going to be an away win, 3-0 win. And I actually got too close, pretty close to it. I got the same amount of goals, but I actually went with a 2-1 win for Leipzig. Now, here we go. Here's the start of the dismal predictions for me this week. Bayer Leverkusen up against Bayern München. You didn't see this one coming, did you? Obviously, Leverkusen have turned a corner now. Obviously, it started the season in horrific form, but they're flying high now into, 7th spot. And they beat Bayern 3-1 away from home. Is it a matter of time before they get rid of the coach and bring in the likes of Jose Mourinho, which I think that's happening. I am going to predict it right here, right now. Mourinho in charge next season. I actually saw it 3-1 the other way. Hoffenheim up against Dusseldorf. Hoffenheim, difficult side to predict. They're up and down all over the place. You'd think a home form on this one up against Dusseldorf. But realistically, end up being a draw, 1-1 in the end. I actually went with a 3-0 win for Hoffenheim. So 1-1, absolutely, shockingly wrong. Hertha Berlin up against Wolfsburg. Hertha Berlin as well. Hot and cold. You just don't know what's going on. Same maybe with Wolfsburg as well. But they've picked up a big win away from home, 1-0 to give them a boost. Up to 6 now on the table, Hertha Berlin. Obviously, I went with a 2-2 draw. Nurnberg against Werder Bremen. Another difficult one to pick. Mid-table sides. Werder Bremen gone off the boil a little bit. Ended up as a 1-1 draw, folks. I actually got this one close to the money. I went with a 0-0. So not too shabby. So 2 out of 5. Not too bad. Frankfurt up against Dortmund. Again, one result you didn't see coming. You got to give Frankfurt a bit of credit here. They are 5th in the table now after a 1-1 draw with the leaders Dortmund. I actually saw this as a 3-1 win away from home for Dortmund, but they can't win them all, and I just didn't see this one being the one that they would stumble a little bit. Schalke up against Monchengladbach. My boys picked up a comfortable 2-0 away win against their kind of local rivals, and that closes the gap now. They're in 2nd spot, level on points with Bayern. More goals though. I actually saw this as a 2-2 draw, so well, goes to show you what I know. Augsburg up against Mainz here. Augsburg obviously struggling a little bit. Mainz turned a corner, but Augsburg picking up a monstrous 3-0 win away at home against Mainz. I actually saw this as a 2-2 draw. So, yeah, again, go figure. Stuttgart against Freiburg wrapped up the weekend, and again, hard one, 2-2 draw. Everybody got themselves a share of the points. And Stuttgart, though, for me, I actually saw them as a winner this weekend or last weekend. But no, they couldn't pull it. So just a 2 out of 9. Not great. Hopefully I'll do better this weekend. Mainz up against Leverkusen now. And Leverkusen, obviously, big team. They deserve to be higher. They deserve to be higher than they are right now, and they're still in 7th spot. I see them picking up a 2-0 win ahead of Mainz, who are in 11th spot. So good credit for them for battling it out. Hannover against Nurnberg. Hannover propping up the table just below Nurnberg here. So this is a mega 6-pointer here. And I actually see it going in the away team picking up the win, 2-1 win for Nurnberg. Monchengladbach against Hertha Berlin. Obviously, Monchengladbach doing the business as a 2nd place. And I'd love to see them win the title, but I can't see Dortmund slipping up. Anyway, I'm going to go with a 3-0 win, for Monchengladbach over Hertha Berlin. Leipzig against Frankfurt. Crunch won this one. It is 4th against 5th. Obviously, Leipzig at home, difficult to beat. Only lost 5 games this season. Frankfurt themselves only lost 6. There's a 5-point gap. Will they be closer? Will it be closer after this game? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a draw, 1-1. Difficult one to predict. Dortmund against Hoffenheim as well. This is also pretty difficult as well. Hoffenheim can obviously were they in the Champions League? I think they were in the Champions League this season. Up against Dortmund, flying high, but realistically, home form for Dortmund is absolutely unbelievable. Only lost the 1 time this season. Moving on to Freiburg against Wolfsburg. Freiburg, they're doing pretty good for themselves. 13th spot up against Wolfsburg, who've kind of gone off the boil. Well, they're kind of sticking out at 6th spot for them, but a win for them could see them as high as 5th spot in the table. And I see it's a close game though. 5-goal thriller. Wolfsburg picking up the big W in the end. Now got Bayern up against Schalke. Now this one is a must win for Bayern if they're going to get themselves back in the thick of things. And I see that happening with a 2-0 win over Schalke to give themselves 3 valuable points. Werder Bremen up against Augsburg. Now, Werder Bremen is the team I think are hot and cold. Smack dab in the middle of the table, 10th spot for them. But a win for them could see them rise above a 7th against Augsburg team, who are struggling a little bit, kind of get sucked into that relegation scrap. But they also need a win to kind of get themselves a little bit of a cushion. I actually see this as a 2-1 win for Werder Bremen, and that'll be 3 valuable points for Werder Bremen. Fortuna Dusseldorf up against Stuttgart. Stuttgart are in 16th spot. Dusseldorf, surprising a few people, in 14th spot. A win for them could see them rise as high as 12. And I see that happening with a comfortable 1-0 win at home against Stuttgart. That's pretty much all I've got for you today, folks. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a good old thumbs up. But if you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Bundesliga related, Championship, Blackburn Rovers related, Woo football related. We're going to all here under one roof. Also, while I still have you, make sure you drop your own predictions down in the comment section below, and we'll have a good old natter about it, see how many you can get right. And of course, how many you get wrong, folks. Can you beat me? And also, check out the older description. Links to my other social media platforms are in there. Twitter, Facebook. It is all in there for your leisure. And I'll be back again, same time, same place next weekend for some more predictions as we look forward to match number 22. Until then, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up, subscribe. We're out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.